You know, Brevin, we're big baseball fans on the show.
Huge.
A couple weeks ago, we went to Game 7.
Who doesn't go to Game 7 of the World
Blue Jays
Series?
and the Dodgers, the final game of the World Series. We went to that game. You know, we just do baseball. We were in Boston this week, and I took the tour of Fenway Park.
Yes, I saw it.
So it was really cool. Had a nice little walk to Fenway, and took the tour. I tried to take it a few years ago, and I was bored. We had a day off in Boston, and it was snowing, miserable. I Ubered to Fenway Park, got left off at center field, walked around, went to the desk. They were closed that day.
You didn't make a reservation? You just thought I would just go?
Just thought I'd show up. Said it was open online. And online don't lie. So anyway, this time, we walked to Fenway, and we take the tour.
Okay.
And it's cool. I mean, the first part of the tour is you come walking out of this tunnel, and when you come out of the tunnel, you're like behind home plate, and there's Fenway Park. And that's nice. Awesome. Except they were setting up for a football game. So there were football lines and football goalposts on the field at Fenway Park. So every picture I have of me at Fenway Park is with a football field behind me. We went up and sat in the monster seats. I took a picture. It's a football field.
With a diamond in it.
It's like I toured Fenway Park for a football game. It's a football stadium.
That's why I didn't go.
So I mean, it was still cool and all, but it
wasn't Game 7 of the World Series.
Kind of sucked. Kind of ruined all the pictures. That's what it did. I mean, you take a picture of it, send it to your friends. They're like, "Oh, where's that at?" I'm like, "Fenway Park."
You're like there are certain things that are iconic enough that when you take a picture of it and people see it, they should just especially if it's sports people, not just maybe if it's just somebody but sports people that you know. When I send this to you, you know.
Right.
But if it's a football field, they're just like
they didn't know.
They didn't know. What college are you at? It looks like a little stadium.
It is a little stadium. Yeah, a little football stadium. But then after that, after the tour, went down the street, and there's a bar. It's called Bleacher Bar. Mm-hmm. And it's basically inside the Monster.
Okay.
And there's a gate that they open up, and you basically are looking out on the field.
Really?
So like during games, the gate's closed.
Of course.
But like before the game and after the game, they open up the gate, and you're sitting there right in the outfield of Fenway Park. That was kind of neat. Because from there, you couldn't really see the football lines.
Then it looked more like a baseball.
You saw the goalpost. That was still weird. All right, welcome to Night Court, everybody.
The baseball edition.
The baseball edition again. I'm Rob Fisher, on Twitter at The Fish Nation. He's Brevin Knight on Twitter at Brevin Knight 22. We've got a lot to get to, Brevin.
A lot.
Grizzlies have lost 5 straight games. I'll say this. Let's start with the positive.
Okay.
The last 2 have been competitive.
Yep.
Competent.
Yep.
Chance to win.
Yep.
Don't have a closer. He's hurt.
He's hurt.
And the other 2 teams did. Donovan Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
It really came down to closing there for the Grizzlies because you have to execute.
Yeah, like you said, it was a lot better than what we had seen going into those 2 games, and you give them credit. 3.5 quarters. I mean, if you can go back to the Oklahoma City game, it was a nice quarter and a half. I mean, even the half, you get through, and then his third quarter, second half, they took off. But these last 2, yes, they were 2 teams that had guys that could finish. And you think about San Antonio. It started off with Harrison Barnes. Yeah. The same way as in Cleveland, it started off with Evan Mobley to start the fourth quarter. It was Harrison Barnes last night in the San Antonio game, and it was De'Aaron Fox who ultimately ended the basketball game, and it was Donovan Mitchell that ultimately ended that game. And like you said, without having John Morant, it's a little bit tougher for this team to finish. Number one is because you're now asking people to fulfill a role that they have not been asked to do much, because he's been the guy that has been able to get us over the hump. Mm-hmm. And so now you don't have it. And so it's going to take maximum execution for guys, but it's also just going to take, the confidence to be ready to take and make those shots, make the plays that they need to make. But also on the defensive side, come down to getting some stops.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened in the San Antonio game. Yes, they didn't score, but they allowed San Antonio to get score possession after possession with a basket.
The Grizzlies' execution problem is evident by the final score in the last 3 games. Grizzlies have scored 101, 100, and 95.
And look at what the fourth quarter scoring is.
I think it's 14 and 16 the last 2.
I was about to say, in the teens in fourth quarters, and that is winning time. We always had that talk. You always say to me, would you rather take away the star, or would you just let the star get his and take away the others? And I'm always like, I'm going to take away the star, because the game is a different game in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah.
In the last 6 minutes of the game, or the last 3 minutes of the game, that star guy that you just let get his, oh, he can beat you.
And now he's feeling it.
And he's going good.
Boy, did De'Aaron Fox feel it.
Wait, what thing at 22
he
in the second
kept looking
half?
at his hand like, damn.
And I've always loved De'Aaron Fox's game because he is the fastest, most deliberate jump shooting person I've ever known. He is, then he shoots it. Like, do you ever notice? Like he makes moves, boom, 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 boom. And then he shoots it just like that. And it's I always say left-hand people, it's always pretty to watch them do it. But damn, I'm tired of watching him do it because he beat us in FedEx Forum with an end-of-game play.
Yeah.
And the biggest issue in that game, we talked about it on TV a lot, was we had to stop letting them go left. How many times last night did you hear Reggie Miller or Jamal Crawford say,
which way is he going?
Do they know that? Hopefully they know that he's left-handed.
Yeah.
So it was just a thing where, yes, give the Grizzlies credit. They played Cedric Coward. It was fantastic. It was nice to see Jaren get them off to a good start again, and he's gonna have to be, without Ja, he's gonna have to be, man, more's gonna be asked. A lot's gonna be asked of him in terms of finishing games for this team, getting good shots, making shots at that point, or getting to the free throw line, or creating something for someone else. It is just the reality that he is the more talent. You have now stepped into the role of the most talented person available to play. And when that happens, then more is going to be expected of you. And so, as a team, they're going to have to figure out a way to create some baskets in fourth quarters.
And Jaren was awful in the fourth quarter against San Antonio. And I know a lot of people are talking about it. And, Jaren's got to be better. I think we'd all agree on that, especially as you were talking about now having more put on you because of Ja being out. Could one... Is it fair to say, with the guys that you have on the floor, it's almost like Ja at times we've seen in the past, where everybody's just kind of watching Jaren,
which doesn't help Jaren.
Right.
Because now you're allowing the defense to sit and watch also, and so you kind of say, and to win games, either you have an end of games, you either have the special player that just gets it done, or you're going to have great execution of your plays in order to get it done. And I think for this team, and those end-of-game scenarios and situations, they're just going to have certain plays or situation things that they can go to say, we can at least produce a good shot doing this.
Right.
And now it's just incumbent upon the guys to make the shots. And so, but it's going to be high percentage shots. And I thought that they were getting good shots. It's just you gotta, it's a make or miss league. On their end, they made shots. Now granted, when you are making shots, your level of play stays this high. So for the Grizzlies, on the offensive end, you're not making shots, so what happens to your defense? It takes a little bit of a dip. But they're making shots, so now, you see, so the balance is all out of whack on our end. If you're a San Antonio Spurs fan like my boy Yummy, who gets on my nerve. I hate when they only want to talk to you when the team wins one time. The last 11 times we've been to San Antonio, we didn't beat them. But then people come out the blue all of a sudden.
That's
now.
Spurs fans.
Yeah, that was for, I can't stand it. But yeah, he has to be better. Execution has to be better. But it's as a collective, they're all going to have to be better at that end, from players to coaches all the way through.
At the end of the Cleveland game, we were trying to, and there were some positives, I think, to talk about in that Cleveland game. But the biggest one I said to you on the television postgame show was Zach Edey being back on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And your response was not being on the floor, but making an impact on the floor. He's made a huge impact in these 2 games. The rebounding numbers yesterday against San Antonio were insane.
He's been great. He's been way more than what I would have expected this early, I think. I didn't know how he would mix and match and what the role would be for him. But to see how agile he has been, while still being physical, has been nice to see. And I think just the bad part is we just never know when the team will be whole enough for us to really be able to see his full effect.
Yeah.
But I think what we can see is when we do have those struggle moments, use the big fella sometimes. Because I thought last night he did a great job of screening, rolling, and sealing. And when he does it, then there has to just be a conscious thought of the guys on the perimeter that we want to try to get him the ball. If he rolls, seals, rolls, and throw, then try to give him the ball, because there has to be a point where you just have to manufacture points. And the one thing Zach Edey was really good at in college was he was really good at finishing in the painted area,
Right.
with those hook shots. And there's still very few people who are going to be able to contest it. And so if he continues to screen and rolls and gets deep and continue to use them to have the confidence, then it just gives you another weapon to go to when points at this point in time are at a premium for this team.
All right, another guy I wanted to bring up. Vince Williams, who's been thrown into duty at the point guard position. 2 things. 1, I think we're getting old Vince back.
Yes.
And 2, he's done an admirable job. I mean, his turnover number was down, his assist number was high. He's knocking down some shots.
And he's not trying to make the hero plays. I thought what we got in with Vince in the past was it was trying to make too many finishing plays. And sometimes as at that guard spot, sometimes the next person has to make the finishing play. Mm-hmm. And so I don't have to try to squeeze. We're not seeing him squeeze as much, but he is making very timely passes. It's been nice. That's what I'm saying. Like the pieces, you can see some of the pieces are good, but you still have. It still all works around your star guy. Like those are just these. This is just the like when if you make, I always say you're making a gumbo. Like there is the broth or whatever. That's the base. That's gonna be your taste. Uh-huh. Like then now you add things to it to make it better. Like we're gonna add this, that makes it better. Add this, that enhances it. Add this, that like we got all of the adding. We need the
base.
We need the base. And right now we don't have enough of the base to be able to be a successful team.
Yeah. I guess if you want to be encouraged, the way they've played the last 2 games has been different, and it's since Zach Edey came back that you hope, maybe that's something going forward, and we'll talk about the schedule here in a minute and what you got coming forward. But I want to ask you this question first, because I thought about this a week ago, and my answer was very simple. But I'll ask you now. 4-11, 5-game losing streak, 1.5 back of the 10 spot. Is it fixable?
If your thoughts were this team was a what did you think this team was before the season started? Where did you think that you thought they would be?
Playoff team.
In the top 6 in the Western Conference?
Contending for 6.
See, my thoughts were they were a 7 to 10 team.
Okay.
With how good the rest of the teams are. Too many unknowns to say it's a playoff team as opposed to the other teams that were there. I told you it was an if year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of ifs.
Ken, you remember, Ken? We talked about it. It's an if year, If these things happen, we can be like, "Ooh, it's fun." But it's a lot of them ifs that have to happen, and a lot of those ifs are not happening. And so the team is where, for me.
So now more ifs need to happen.
So if your expectation was that was where they were going to be because of all of the stuff that was going on. We already knew the injuries that we already had going into it. So you put all of that together, yeah. So for me, it's like, well, not much needs to be salvaged to be where I thought that this team was going to be anyway.
Right.
So I think the playing better is good. It's just now it's about fourth quarter basketball. We've seemed to have figured out first quarters. First quarters seem better. A lot more. You're coming out with a lot more fire. You're not allowing the score to be double digits after. So and they're scoring better. So you seem like that. Now it's just now you got to finish. And if they can figure out finishing and win a game here, win a game there. I mean, unfortunately, when we sat here last week, 2 weeks ago, we said, the last time you said, what can the record be at the end of that trip?
Mm-hmm.
And really, we had to talk. It was like, I mean, you would love to have come back with the 6 wins. But I was like, 5. You can be 5-10 or 5-10. 5-10. You got to take 5-10 with what that would be. They still came back. We still had the 4-11 coming back home. Because we can talk in the what you think, and there's nothing to be, it's not being mean or anything, it's just the reality. Or you gotta be real with what it is. Looking at where our team was and the teams that we were playing, it was gonna be very hard. And then you lose John Morant, it's gonna be extremely hard to win these games. And so, no, I don't see that, yes, it can be salvaged because I think they're close to where I thought they would be anyway.
Yeah. Let's look at the schedule first. Okay, we got Sacramento at home.
Gotta win that game,
right?
Fish. There are very few games, very few where I say, you have to, because what you're about to say after Sacramento is another. You put yourself in a great position to win 2 in a row, and now you see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're playing better. And then you got Sacramento. And then from there.
Then you go to New Orleans.
Just a team.
Or no.
Yeah.
No. We got Dallas first.
Oh,
I jumped ahead. We're Dallas on the road. Come on, man. But same situation.
Same situation. Because I don't know what Anthony Davis.
He ain't going to play.
I don't know if he'll maybe be back or won't. But another team in disarray.
Yeah. So then it's Denver at home. That'll be tough. That'll be tough.
Yeah, but at least if you win tomorrow,
Sacramento.
You get Sacramento, you go to Dallas, play well against Dallas, see if you get your road win.
Yeah.
Now you feeling, you got a little bounce to you coming home, be as little fans in the stands. Okay, let's see. You playing against the best, you got nothing to lose.
Yeah. All right. So then we got that game.
Hey, man, it's a positive show.
And then it's at New Orleans, disarray, as we talked about.
Yes, New Orleans, yes.
At the Clippers.
Well, you don't know what you're going to get. They have been. You don't know what you get.
At Sacramento.
Here you go again. You get them again.
And then at the Spurs.
So we went through the gauntlet part. Like the gauntlet part, you were over. And then you got to Amen's corner. Hit that thing in the water.
Nice.
You hit that thing in the water too many times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you came out, and now you're on the other side. You're like, you know what? I feel pretty good on this 13 through 15. I feel like I can get 2 birdies in the next 4 holes. Mm-hmm. These are gettable holes. That's what they got. They got gettable wins.
If you're a team, do you have a goal right now? Do you have hey, let's get back to 500?
I think your
goal. Or is it just just show up game to game?
I think the goal is to keep building on what they've done. Don't regress. They have been great on rebound, offensive rebounding, second chance points. They've done a good job in that all season long. They've done a good job in forcing turnovers and scoring off of those. They did a good job of looking like the old Grizzlies in terms of paint dominance in the last couple games. Even in the Cleveland game, I thought they did a good job with getting to the paint. So I think what it is continue to grow in those areas and then see what that translates into wins and losses. I think if you try to put the wins and losses on it, you put more pressure on the situation. Whereas, you know what? The wins and losses are going to come because how we play. So let's keep playing. We've now found that we've got back-to-back games where for three and a half quarters, we've been right there. Like, hasn't been great. Still haven't shot at a great percentage, but we forced the other team to not shoot a great percentage, and they keep getting to the free throw line. Like, that's been another positive for this season.
Yeah.
The free throw rate. So I don't think it's get back to a number. I think it's keep playing well, and eventually you'll get over the hump. Like I said, new guys have to figure out how to finish and play in the fourth quarters because we don't have our main guy.
Yeah. All right, NBA. I was looking at the standings yesterday for the first time because I just wanted to see what other teams were doing because I hadn't looked yet this year. And some of these teams really stuck out to me and was surprised. I want to start in the West. Yep. Thunder, not surprising. They're 14-1 though. Jeez, could they?
But no Jalen Williams. Huh? He hasn't played the game.
That's not fair. My God. Yeah, they're good.
He said they're good.
They're good.
Yeah. Nuggets are 10-3. They're good. I mean, not shocking, right?
No, they're just solid.
Houston's 9-3. Again, not shocking.
No, they've and the thing about them is they're seeing exactly how they can win games, and it's not just Kevin Durant at the end of the game. They play through Şengün a lot to end games, and then they're just.
He's good. I told you 2 years ago he's going to be a Hall of Famer. because of numbers that he puts up. He's going to go on strictly as a numbers guy. Jeez.
I could jump to the Hall of Fame, but he's really good.
Lakers are 11-4.
Hey, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Kenny and I, we did the show. We did Anthony Sain's show the other day. And after we got off, I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to look at this Lakers thing a little bit closer. And then I watched them play, and I was like, man, the Lakers might be a little bit better than what I think. Like, number one, J.J. Redick and his staff has done a great job, bro. Like, they're good. Like, and why they're good is it's like, they got number one, they're all former players. But then they're all former coaches, head coaches. But they're all non-ego former head coaches that allow him to be the head coach of the team. It's a fantastic setup, and he's very smart. He's good at it. And it was, we're talking about them and the Spurs because they're two teams right next to each other. And I was like, I'm leaning towards the Spurs just because of the Wemby. But then I was like, but I said to Kenny, I was like, but when they get to the playoffs, if Luka and LeBron are healthy, then I start to lean the other way just because those dudes are that good. But
You know what actually went through my mind last night? Which is, it was embarrassing. And I actually stopped myself before I finished the thought. Because I thought to myself, boy, I'm just on Twitter too much. I turned the Lakers game on. LeBron makes some stupid pass to Ayton who scores. And I'm like, what if LeBron actually screws up the chemistry?
You know what? The thing about it is, that's what makes him great. Is that he will just seamlessly fit in. Why? Because he's not like a ball dominant, I gotta shoot it player. It's like, Austin Reeves, you been being good? Hey, go ahead.
Give it to the hot hand.
Keep being good. Jake LaRavia, you been playing good? Go ahead, Jake. It's your, I understand already. This is Luka's. This is his situation. Luka win game. Know what I'm gonna do? I'll do all the other stuff, and then I'll be LeBron James when he was LeBron. This is a fantastic position for him to be. I got Rui Hachimura. You can be our physical, big guy. I'll fight. I'll be on the floor with you. You bang and fight. We got enough little guys to run around and be guards. I mean, I think that the Ayton is still. We'll see how it all works out.
Right.
And then how the big kid, what's the light skinned kid called the bench dunker from Jackson Hayes? See how he works. That's like they got a nice little team.
Yeah. Minnesota's 9-5. Phoenix 9-6.
Hey, bro, remember we went and played them? They were like they were within one win.
Yeah.
We beat them, and then after that, I think they had won 5 in a row. Guess what? Guess when they start winning, what happened?
What happened?
That man came back. The dude that don't play for us no more.
Oh, no.
Dylan.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Talk about Twitter. Twitter's going to love
You
this.
read Twitter too much. Golden State's 9-7. They'll be about that mark all year until the end. And then
Yeah,
they'll
you
play
know, they're gonna win. They'll win a streak in a row. They're gonna lose in a row. It's just a team that when you get to the end and it's time to play, like we got to play them.
Yeah. Yeah. Portland's 6-8.
Portland has done. That is a very scary team with the amount of athletes that they can put on the floor at one time, and they play well together.
And then the Utah Jazz are 5-9.
Jazz play. I watched them play the Lakers last night. The Jazz not. The Jazz are one of those. They're one of those teams that if you don't go and then play for real, like really go and beat them, they'll beat you. They had good wins to start the season. They have some talent on their team.
Clippers,
Man,
4-10.
I just told you this. That's the not having Kawhi Leonard is huge for them.
Yeah.
Again, they're a team that they need the centerpiece in order for those that are around to be able to help. And losing Norman Powell is going to be huge for them.
Yeah. And then Dallas, Sacramento, New Orleans down at the bottom. Which we talked about. In the East, the Pistons are 13-2. What?
Pistons are fun, and they're fun to watch. Because of JB, I tuned into a couple of their games. Like, they're fun to watch because they'll beat you up and outrun you. So it's new age Detroit basketball. New age Detroit basketball.
Nice. They won 11 in a row. The Cavs are 10-5.
Yeah, the Cavs, they have to, in order to contend and be the top, what people think as the tops, they'll have to get Garland back regularly and Max Strus. Mm-hmm. Just to balance, level everything out for them.
The Raptors are 9-5.
Hey, listen. Them three that they have there with R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram, and
Who's the third? Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. Oh, and they got Brandon Ingram playing for real defense. But he had a big block the other night. When they just played, either it was last night or 2 nights ago. They had 2 big blocks at the end of the game. They won the game with defense because of that. Him making one. Scotty Barnes is just. He is, as much as we talk about Jaren, Porzingis, these unicorn players, Scotty Barnes is almost just the same.
Yeah.
Maybe he might not be the 7 foot, but he's like 6'9", 6'10". He plays way bigger than what his size may be, and he does everything. Literally does everything on the floor. They're a fun team, and then quickly is. Get him. They're a fun team to watch also.
The Knicks are 8-5.
They're the Knicks, they'll be there in the end.
Sixers 8-5.
Sixers
without knowing if Embiid or George are going to play any night.
Bro, they know what? I think that their operation mode is they're not going to play, and they don't operate as if when you come back, you are the focal point.
Right.
They have totally moved on to Maxey, Edgecombe. And the rest of the team playing together. They got another young kid out doing it. There's a lot of young kids in the game now. We started to be around this game as long as we have.
They're all young.
Now you got to. It's a whole like you knew basketball for so long with so many players.
Wait till Carlos Boozer's kid's in the league next year.
Oh, it's gonna be like Jesus. How old am I? Man. So that's another fun one.
Atlanta 9-6.
I think Jalen Johnson just came back for them. Atlanta's there's a lot of I said the parity in the NBA this year is real. Like every night you step on the court, it's like, oh, it's cool. I want to see this guy play.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see this team.
The ones at the bottom are the ones that are surprising. Milwaukee's 11th at 8-7. Charlotte's 4-10. I thought they were a little more fun than that.
That's all they are. They're
just kind of a fun team to watch.
Again, I think that, but the thing that you scratch your head is they have their. And I don't know if, but I know LaMelo's playing. I know Bridges is playing.
Knipple's been amazing.
Knipple's been very good. But it comes down to, can you win in the end? And I always say in the end, either two ways you win in the end. Your star wins game, or you execute better than the other team to get the better shots, and your team makes those shots.
Yeah, and then the Pacers, 1-13.
The Pacers, they are. I mean, they pretty much put themselves in this position. Like they pretty much threw the season.
Yeah.
Threw this season away once Halliburton went down for the year, and then they didn't really do anything to try to keep Miles Turner in any way.
No.
Then you knew that they were turning the page. They don't have enough.
Yeah. All right. There you go. That's our season preview. Anything else? Football, NFL, college football? Anything sticking out to you? Baseball? Any new other baseball stuff you want to get into?
The Giants stink.
Giants, yeah. I'm sorry. That's a shame. My Chiefs stink.
How about that?
But they're still good.
They're just other good teams now. Like this, I guess it's good in sports to be able to say, like, that there are other good teams. Now, of course, I don't like that Denver is good because I don't really like Sean Payton. So I don't root for them. I don't root for the Steelers because I don't like Aaron Rodgers. But I hate that because I really want to root for Tomlin, but I don't like Aaron. My dislike for Aaron Rodgers is bigger than my like for Tomlin.
Wow.
Did you see Mike Tomlin's quote this week?
What'd he say? You gotta look it up.
I have to look it up because it has. I mean, I have to be exact because if I just try to paraphrase, it's not going to be as good.
Yeah, but that's football. I think that's. My Ravens are making a storming back into things in the AFC.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, here it is.
Jalen Ramsey got kicked out of the game the other day because Jamar Chase spit on him.
Yes.
And Jalen Ramsey punched him.
Yes.
And Jalen Ramsey got thrown out of the game. Tomlin was asked about his message to Jalen Ramsey after the spitting incident. I have no message if someone spits in your face. Do what comes natural.
That's what I said. I do like it. All right, maybe maybe I can be neutral. Maybe my
do
what
comes natural. That's great. Great answer.
That is a coach that's been around long enough to know when I should be all in on my players and when I should say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going all in with my player.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I got a toast.
Yep, I got one too.
First, Kenny's here.
Kenny, yeah, shout out Kenny. We gotta give Kenny a shout out.
Hey, before y'all move, can I have a question?
Yeah, Kenny's got a question.
How would you respond if you, former player, if a fan in the front row called you Angel Reese for the entirety of the game? Would you respond the way Draymond did?
I only read. How did he? I just saw a quick snippet on that. I kind of don't give him too much thought.
I didn't see
what was his response? How did he respond?
He just confronted him. He went to him on the baseline and got in his face and said something. But he said, listen, it was a funny joke at first because he had missed a layup, got a rebound, missed a layup, got a rebound. So the guy's like, oh, you're Angel Reese. And he's like, it was hilarious at first, and then it got old. I'm a man. I'm Draymond Green. Don't call me Angel Reese. No offense.
Well, here's the thing, right? It's like, so I would say this, like, go as long as you can go without responding to it. More times than not, you don't respond. Eventually, it just becomes They become bored with
You
doing
can
it.
respond, but you don't have to go up to the man and
Right.
get in his face.
Oh, so I didn't.
I mean, you're a
was that
professional
timeout?
athlete. That is uncalled for.
Timeout? He went up to him at the timeout?
Or free throw line.
At the free throw line. Oh, not during the game.
Yeah, while
Like,
the game's going on.
Yeah, you can. Like I said, my thing is, like, you can have something to say back, and you say back, but like I said, the responding is what gets. That's what makes them feel like they've done something.
They've
it's
won.
It's like when somebody writes something stupid that's on social media that they say towards you. It's like the old me would be like, come on. But then it's like, yeah, but who knows this person? Like it's just a random whoever sitting in the front. I'm giving you clout. I'm allowing you to be known by saying something in that fashion. Now you can run by the baseline, you can say something to him, keep it moving. But then after that, I think, and if it just sticks to Angel Reese, like, bro, as long as you ain't calling me out my name, bro, you know what I'm saying, talking about my family and in some way, then I'm gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna go ahead and tune that one out.
Yeah.
That's very minor in the heckling.
Oh, absolutely. It's hilarious.
Like, if somebody the whole game was like, "Hey, Dawn Staley, you like Dawn Staley?" I'm like,
Huh?
okay.
Like Dawn.
I think that's how I would look at it. Just be like, okay. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how much more funny. Like, you just gonna keep laughing at that? I think that's how I would deal with it.
Yeah, that's probably good. Toast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toast Barry. Barry was our Fenway Park tour guide.
Oh, okay.
And Barry was the best. Barry's just an old man who, I mean, they even bring someone else on the tour with them to like keep the herd together, you know, because Barry just starts walking to the next thing. But Barry was the old man who he just tells stories. And he knew every story about the Red Sox ever, and told them and would add his old man jokes in it. And he'd even do things like, "Get it?" And you're like, "Yeah, we get it.
We got you, Barry."
And or if he had a joke and he left it with a hanging, and you'd have to finish the joke, and he'd go, "Exactly." He was funny. He was great. So shout out to Barry. Who, if you ever take the tour at Fenway Park, ask for Barry.
This is the 40-yard line. This is the 50-yard line.
No, as soon as we walked in, Barry apologized for the football field being down, and I was like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me." Here's a picture of me behind home plate at Fenway Park. I know the goalposts in the football field.
Well, my toast is, I'm gonna toast my Uncle Freddie. Turned 80.
Oh, how about that?
And just a couple days ago, I wasn't able to be at the party because we were calling the Cleveland game. So, Uncle Freddie, happy 80th, man.
Yes, sir.
Boy, hopefully I'm able to get to that stage of life.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Night Court.
Hey, you know what I was thinking, man? We got to be better with Night Court on the road.
Yeah.
So we vow. I've had people say, "Why are we skipping weeks sometimes?" We vow to be better on the road.
Yeah.
We're on the road on Tuesdays. As long as it's not a game, if Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the game situation.
Yeah.
What would be better to talk about?
Yeah.
We'll be better.
Yeah. We promise. That's Brevin Knight. I'm Rob Fisher. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you again next week on Night Court.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Night Court podcast. If you enjoyed Rob and Brevin, hit that like button, subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube channel, and enjoy the content. We will see you back here next time.